The Clay Center Tigers played a lot of basketball last week. A 4-overtime win Tuesday and a tough loss to an undefeated Wamego team Friday. Tonight, they look for their first league win as they head on the road to face the Concordia Panthers. Tiger pregame is here. It's being brought to you tonight by Midwest Products of Lynn, Washington, Hanover, and Clay Center, and by Clay County National Bank. Stay with us. Our pregame talk with Coach Gruber on the way next. Tiger pregame.
For any concrete project you need for a residential driveway, basement, patio, or curb, you can count on Midwest Products to handle it. At every level of the job, you'll find a dedicated, skilled crew prepared to deliver a professional job. With state-approved plants in Hanover, Clay Center, Lynn, and Washington, they can meet the needs of residential, commercial, or farm-related projects. For other ready-mix concrete work, give Midwest Products a call at 800-371-2252.
Back on Tiger pregame, joined now by the head coach of the Tigers, Drew Gruber. The Tigers coming off a loss to undefeated Wamego this past Friday night. Coach, Red Raiders come in. They're rolling. They're confident. They got up to a big lead early, and that first quarter was really the difference in the game. I was proud of how the guys really battled for you and hung in there and gave themselves a chance to knock them off.
Yeah, we actually right there at the end of the first quarter, I think they went on a 5-0 run right at the end and hit a couple shots and we let them kind of get out of hand there a little bit at the end of the first. I think they scored 21 points, and we'd like to hold them, somewhere around 12 points per quarter is kind of our goal. And obviously having 21 was way too many, but I kept telling the guys in timeouts and in the quarters that we got to keep fighting. I remember calling one timeout right before half. They kind of got on a little bit of a run, and I told our guys, hey, we need to win this last. I think it was about a minute and a half or 2 minutes, and we got a couple baskets and a couple stops, and kept us within striking distance, and then I believe we cut it down to 6. I think in the third quarter, and we're playing well, and then I think they called a timeout. And we had some costly turnovers right in a row. I think 3 of them in a row that led to baskets for them on the other end. But we kept fighting all night long, and proud of the way the guys kept fighting. I think it was a good game for us. Overall, we played fairly well. It's probably the best we've played this year as a team. But just a few mental lapses here and there, and a few costly mistakes. And when you play a good team, they make you pay for those, and you're going to have to beat good teams. And we just didn't play well enough to beat Wamego Friday night.
Anthony, another big scoring night for the Tigers. Evan Rosenau, good to see him getting the three-pointers going again and being confident to keep going back to it. He had 10. And you mentioned Connor Last going into the game on Friday. I thought he backed it up with another really strong game on Friday night against Wamego.
Yeah, Anthony is a guy that, like we said before, we're going to look for him to carry a lot of the load for us on the offensive end, and I thought he did a nice job of posting up, the smaller guys when they were on him, and got to credit our guys too for passing him the ball and giving him that opportunity to score. Evan's a guy that is, he can knock down shots for us, and that's his role, and that's what we need him to do. And when he's open, he's got to be ready to shoot. And he knocked down a couple and had some good looks at some others, but just didn't go down. And as a shooter, you got to have a short-term memory. And I kept telling, hey, the next shot's going to go down, and so hopefully he can keep that going. And Connor. We've told him all year long that we need him to play defense and crash the boards and get rebounds and putbacks and kind of do the dirty work, kind of be the hard-nosed, guy that just goes in there and plays his tail off. In the last couple of games, he's done that for us, and we need him to continue doing that. And in the same time, we still need a few more guys to kind of accept their role and buy into it and step up for us if we would have a chance to win games.
Tonight you take on the Concordia Panthers, a 2-3 team coming off a 20-point loss against Abilene. Do you know much about it? Have you had a chance to even look at this team yet this year?
Yeah, I've seen a little bit of film, and they've got the one kid, Reed, I believe is his name, that's definitely a very good player for them and scores most of their points. And so we've got to do a nice job against him and not let him get going. And in the last couple games, we've kind of let the other team's best player, beat us, so to speak. And so we've got to do a good job on that. And they'll mix some defenses up, it looks like, watching film. They'll play some 2-3 zone and man and throw a little 2-2-1, press, to try to slow you down a little bit, and so mix it up. So we've got to be, in it mentally and focused and be ready for their switching defenses. And like always, we've got to get stops on the defensive end. We've been, preaching to these guys. We've got to play defense for us to have a chance to win, and then take care of the basketball. And if we can do those things and play our game and do what we've been working on all season long, I think if we have another good effort like we had on Friday night, it's going to give us a good chance to win. So hopefully we can keep building on the improvements we've had tonight and go out and get a win here before Christmas break.
Yeah, good step in the right direction once again on Friday, as you mentioned. Coach, as always, appreciate the time. Let's go get them tonight.
All right. Thank you, Rocky.
Back with more on pregame in just a moment.
Nothing says fall like jackets, tailgating, and football. But fall also means the invasion of insects and rodents into your home to escape the cooler weather. We at RW Pest Control pride ourselves on being locally owned and operated. We always offer free on-site estimates and will never charge you mileage. Our priority is protecting your home or business against the threat of unwanted pests and rodents. We know you'll be happy with our service, and you may even be surprised by how much you can save. Call us today or visit us online at rwpestcontrol.com.
Tiger basketball on KCLY is brought to you in part by CS Precision Ag, Farm Bureau Financial Services at Clay Center, just in Cadman, by Twin Valley, Crop Production Service at Clay Center, Union State Bank, Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement, Ray's Apple Market, Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center in Manhattan, Oldie Seed Farm, and Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy and Radio Shack.
Clay Center Tigers getting set to face the Concordia Panthers after the Lady Tigers getting the win 47-33, coming from 10-0 down early in that contest. Now the Tigers take on a 2-3 Concordia team. Tigers come in at 1-4, really tested undefeated Wamego on Friday night. So they would love to put something together this evening and steal one going into the Christmas break, get a little momentum, get a little hop in the step going into the break. This is the final game, of course, of 2017. Starting lineups about to be announced. Our tip-off not far away. We'll take a look at the matchups when we return with Tiger Pregame.
Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement in Concordia reminds you that brutal winter days will soon be here. You're almost out of time to have your roof replaced before the cold weather season arrives. Roof work must be completed with daytime temperatures of at least 45 degrees in order to avoid long-term problems with adhesiveness. Learn more at GeislerRoofing.com.
This is Dallas Hasselmack, and Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement has you covered with more than 38 years experience.
Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement. We've got you covered.
Enjoy a jolly good internet upgrade and be prepared to handle your holiday visitors. You'll instantly be amazed at the difference it makes when you move up to faster speeds with Twin Valley Pulse. It's a sure way to make everybody smile. Choose the plan that will make you the merriest, 100 megabits per second for $59.95 a month, or the full gig for $99.95 a month. No phone line is required. Call Twin Valley at 800-515-3311 to sign up. Certain restrictions apply.
TSI Kansas and Clay Center would like to take this opportunity to say thank you to all the farmers and truck drivers that chose our full-service diesel repair shop. We're glad to provide the necessary maintenance and repairs needed on your truck or trailer so that you can get the load where it needs to be safely and on time. We look forward to another wonderful year. Thank you for allowing us to be a part of your success. TSI Kansas and Clay Center. Give us a call at 785-632-5183 for all your diesel maintenance and repair needs.
Whether you're buying, building, remodeling, or refinancing, your home is a major investment in your life. At United Bank and Trust, we understand how important it is to work with someone who cares. Our loan officers have the experience it takes to make the process a smooth one. Come in for a visit or start online by filling out a loan application at ubankonline.com in as little as 20 minutes. Mortgage lending with United Bank and Trust. It's banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Starting lineups are being announced. Clay Center Tigers will go like this. It is Nate Libby in his third game now in the season after having an early injury. He is averaging 11 points a game, 4 rebounds per contest. 6-foot senior. 6'2" senior Connor Last, almost 4 boards a game, 2.2 assists, 5 points per game, 5 block shots on the season. Anthony Atkinson-King leading the way at 23.4 points per game, 6 blocks this year. He's averaging almost 9 rebounds, so nearly a double-double per contest. Evan Rosenau, 5 points a game, 3.2 boards, a 5'11 senior, and senior at 6'1", Gavin Siebold, 3.2 boards, 1.2 assists, and nearly 3 points per game. Libby, Last, Atkinson-King, Rosenau, Siebold. For the Concordia Panthers, Billy Bichard, 5 points a game. He's a 6-foot senior. He averages 2.6 assists a game. It's really great quicks on the court. Tyler Stuka, 3.6 points a game, a 6'1 senior. Corbin Monzon is an 8.6 point a game guy, a 6'1 junior. Garrett Lawrence, 6.2 a game, 5.2 boards, a 6'3 senior. And they're led by Dylan Reed, 17 points a game, over 6 rebounds a contest for the 6'3 junior. For Concordia, Bichard, Stuka, Monzon, along with Reed and Lawrence. The Tigers again, Nate Libby, Connor Last, Anthony Atkinson-King, Evan Rosenau, and Gavin Siebold. Lineups announced here in Con, the final game before the break after the 2017 portion of this year. And the Tigers and Panthers both obviously wanting to build some momentum off of this game going into the Christmas break. Concordia 2 wins, 3 losses. The Tigers 1 win, 4 losses coming in to tonight's tip-off Tuesday matchup. Both teams have broke huddle, about ready to head out and have opening tip-off here from Concordia. Just about ready to work as Anthony Atkinson-King will jump center circle, and officials getting a quick word with both teams, and we are just about underway, and now the tip-off is controlled by the Tigers. Atkinson-King. Libby up the right sideline to Last. Connor goes right corner now to Libby. They look down low for Atkinson-King, not there. Puts one dribble down, now needs some help. Bounce pass in low, looking for Siebold. It's knocked away by Dylan Reed. It will stay with Play Center on the baseline. Libby will inbound. Man-to-man for Concordia. They stay in the man coming off of the inbounds play from the baseline. Here's Nate Libby. Ball fakes on the 3, then dribble drives, and he's fouled on his way to the paint. That foul is going to go against Tyler Stuka. I believe it'll be his first whistle of the game. And correction, it's on Dylan Reed is called for his first foul. So it'd be costly if he would end up in any foul trouble. Now the basketball kicked out of bounds by Billy Bichard on the entry pass coming in from Nate Libby. So they just reach to it right in the same spot. Here's Connor Last. Corner left, Libby. Puts the dribble down to run offense, gets it outside deep to Rose now, right back to Nate. Gavin Siebold has it right baseline. Dribble drive, stops. Now looking backdoor, cross paint, gets it to Libby, caught below the bucket, dribbles out of trouble. And now re-cues offense to Evan Rosenau out deep. Dylan Reed on Atkinson-King, not letting him get free. The shot for Libby for 3, no good. Rebound comes off. Concordia long down-court pass in transition, bucket up and good for Garrett Lawrence. And Concordia has an early 2-0 lead, beating the Tigers over the top. So three-quarter court pressure now by the Panthers. Libby gets through a double team. Now to the paint, all the way to the 10. Shot up off glass, no, but he's fouled. And Nate the Great heads to the stripe to shoot 2. 6-foot senior Nate Libby. Dribble drive, got a little trouble in the backcourt with double team. Got through it, though. Got the control back of the dribble and then took it length of the floor into the paint and drew the foul. Libby at the stripe. First free throws up and good. Tigers trail 2-1. 7 minutes to go. Just getting started in the second game of our nights. Lady Tigers did win earlier. 47-33 was the final. And Libby buries both charities. And we've got a 2-2 tie. Bouchard will bring it up across midcourt, working on Nate Livey. Backdoor look inside. Gets it in low to Monzon, and a foul's going to be called on the shot, and that'll put Concordia to the free throw stripe. Tied at 2, 6:50 to go. Opening quarter. Connor last with the foul. And so Concordia will get 2 free throws. Livey hitting 2 on the other end. First free throw here, up and in. 6'1" junior gives the Panthers the lead back now by 1, 3-2. Second Charity up, and this one off the mark. Rebound to Atkinson Inicky. Ant-Man to Livey. Up the court it comes to Rosenau. Wide on the right wing to the baseline. What a pass from Nate Livey to Connor Last. Boomer banks it in off the glass, but a wraparound bounce pass from Nate the Great, and the Tigers have their first lead at 4-3. Bouchard down court. Livey on him, as mentioned earlier. Now a screen coming outside deep. They swing it around. Dylan Reed, their leading scorer, passes up a three-point attempt now to Bouchard. Right corner. It goes to Stupka. To Reed, left corner. Fakes the three. Back out to the left side. Monzon for 3, and it's strong. Long rebound. Rosenau tracks it down to Atkinson Inicky. And chase from behind, knocked away from him and out of bounds. It will be Clay Center's basketball on the sideline. 4-3 ball game. Tigers lead it by 1. Reed coming out of the game now for Coach Michael Rowe, and Tigers basketball. Rosenau, look at 3, doesn't take it on the left wing off the inbounds. To Seabold, around right to Livey. Nate in the corner to Rosenau. Back outside Last. Now the pass towards Atkinson Nicking is taken away, and then taken right back by Ant, and then knocked out of bounds off of Concordia. This will be Clay Center's basketball. So Anthony had it swiped away, and then he took it right back for the Tigers, and it was knocked out of bounds by the Panthers. Clay Center's possession. Left wing deep is Rosenau. They lob it back on the weak side to Livey. Ball fake, dribble drives, takes it up in a crowd, can't get it down. Pretty good look. Hung in the air a long time. Couldn't get the kiss to wiggle in off the rim. Right side baseline, three-point attempt, up and down by Studica. And it's now 6-4. They call it a 2. Well, they're going to say a 2-pointer evidently, so it's a 1-point Panther lead. Nate Livey out deep to Atkinson Inicky. He'll pull the 3 to answer, and it's strong. Long rebound sideline, out of bounds to the Panthers. Brigham Glaves in for the first time. Last will come off. Rosenau, Glaves, Livey, Seabold, and Atkinson Inicky on the floor. Tigers trail by 1. So the Stutka long field goal was a 2-pointer, not a 3-pointer. Here's Bouchard. Around right it goes. Stukas to the corner. They get it inside to Matthew Davenport. Now the ball knocked away, but the Tigers are bound. Dylan Reed returning for the Panthers. Also Chaz Harlgren in for the first time. 4:58 left. Still in the opening quarter. Tigers trail by 1. Now Stuka with a look inside. His second field goal. He has 4. Long down court pass. Seabold bumps in the lane. Foul is going to be called on Harlgren. And this will be Clay Center's basketball out of bounds. So a good look over the top against the pressure by the Tigers. Seabold, good catch in traffic. And it gives the Tigers the basketball left of their own window. Outside Rosenau. Livey's got a good look for 3, and it just rims off. The rebound away to Harlgren for the Panthers. Tigers trail by that triple that nearly went down for Livey. Here's Dylan Reed, right baseline. Pulls up, guarded Jeff or no. Rebound battle for, and the Ant-Man comes away with it. Ant being chased by Reed, and now is able to bring it across and give it to Glaves on the right wing. Brigham outside deep. Rosenau had a look at 3, didn't take it. Now Nate, and he's going to walk with the basketball. Got into a double team that lost his dribble. Just couldn't quite keep that right foot from sliding just a touch. Gives the basketball back to Concordia, with the Panthers on top here 7-4. Dylan Reed will walk it up the court for the Panthers. Concordia looking at a Tiger man-to-man defense. Hand it off now to Monzon to the right wing. Reed for 3, short. Rebound Seabold. Gavin Seabold, the ball hawk, brings down the Karen. The Tigers have it back again, trailing by that 3-point margin. Atkinson Inniking spins his way to the paint. Now Rosenau, the kick out, the three-pointer rims off. Rebound, and back up, no. Rebound tipped by Lively, and Atkinson Inniking going back up on the second rebound try, called for the foul. Ant will come out, his first foul. Connor Last is back in. 7-4 ball game, 3:51 remains in this first period. Dylan Reed through the center circle. Works up on wing right. Ball tipped by Glaze. Good defense, but knocked out of bounds. It stays with the Panthers. Did have a score on the Marysville Valley Heights girls game. That did go final. Marysville did go to 7-0 now in the season, holding off the Lady Mustangs. It was a 48-38 final. Now stop and travel on Concordia. Clay Center's going to have it back. They trail by 3, 3:34 left in the first quarter, and Clay Center will keep possession. It'll be on the sideline right in front of Coach Drew Groover. Seabold into Lively, now to Connor Last against that three-quarter court trap. The 2-1-2 look, not the full length of the floor, really trying to slow the pace down. Now it's Lively out near the timeline with the dribble against Bouchard. He takes it all the way to the paint. Bouchard got away with a reach in that time. Lively missing. Now Reed almost had it taken back by Nate Lively. Dylan Reed will bring it across the midcourt stripe with the dribble. It's a screen from Bouchard. Works it on the right sideline. Lob down low. Stupka. Wrap around to the corner. Three-pointer on its way, and good. Thompson with the three-pointer. He's got 4. 10-4. Clay Center down by 6. Nate Lively had it nearly poked away. Somehow ends up with the basketball. Clay Center lobs it in the corner right to Last. Now to Rosenau. Three-pointer. In town. Evan Rosenau knocks one on the right wing home, and it's 10-7. Clay Center right back within 3. Rosenau had a good night Friday as well. Knocks down the triple on this one. 10-7 ball game. Tigers, they go inside. Concordia. Stupka with the lay-in. Good. It's a 5-point contest. Stupka has 6. 2:21 left first quarter. Tigers back against that zone trap. Half court. Seabold in some trouble. Gets rid of it to Lively. Nate turns. Rolls it across the paint toward Connor Last. Nate had fallen down and really made a good effort to try to get it across the lane. Last was cutting, but it goes out of bounds to Concordia. Seabold out. Atkinson Inniking back in. 2:10 left opening period. Tigers trail by 5. Bouchard will work his way across the midcourt line. He's guarded now by Connor Last. Dylan Reed with the handoff. Now swings it around left to the corner. Monza doing a 3 earlier. Now pulls up for 2. It's going to be long. Rebound. Foul against Reed would be his second early. He went up over the top and threw Nate Lively, who had position inside. That is the second foul on the Panthers' leading scorer, Dylan Reed. He averages 17 points a game, and he has to come out of the contest here for the Panthers. Rosenau also checking out for the Tigers as Josh Hayden comes in for the first time tonight, 6'4" senior. Atkinson Inniking up the floor. Glaze through a double team, and he's fouled right at midcourt. 15 foul now on Concordia. Stupka called for the reach in. His first, team's 5th. Glaze with a good catch and power dribble through contact, drew the foul. Lively, the 2-2 zone, and then the box and 1 with the Stupka playing man-to-man on Atkinson Inniking. Bouchard the steal, the drive, and the lay-in. Miller Bouchard with his first bucket. It's 14-7. Now Nate Lively down court, behind the back, had it stripped away. Ball loose to the corner. Last comes up with it. Save, but it goes to Lawrence. Down court, Stupka, and he stepped out of bounds. No, he traveled with the basketball. Clay Center will get possession back. 14-7, Concordia lead, a minute 20 to work first quarter. Evan Rosenau back in, and Lively will get a breather. So Nate comes out. Last, Rosenau, Glaze, Atkinson, Inniking, and Hayden on the court. Ant to the half-court stripe for Last. Connor brings it across. Bounce past baseline. Hayden takes it up, and it is blocked, and then taken back by Hayden. Now to the post for Ant. Ball stripped away, picked up by Concordia. Long down court pass. Bouchard will save it in, but it goes right to Josh Hayden. 1 minute left, first quarter. Tigers trail by 7, back with the basketball. Glaves trying to get rid of it, and Bouchard another steal. Now Bouchard brings it across. Bullet pass in low. This is Colgren out to the right corner. Scooped it for two, and he buries it. He has 8 early points on 4 field goals, and the Tigers trail by 9 with 40 seconds to work in this first period. Atkinson Inniking lobs it right sideline to Last. Connor Last back to Ant. 30 seconds left here in the opening period. Anthony looks up at the clock. No 5 count on. Now he dribble penetrates. Thought he had contact. Rises up for the shot. Can't get it. Hayden had the board. Got it stripped back away, though, by Stuka. Now Stuka in the front court. He gets rid of it. Right side, Monson. He'll step in. Right elbow jumper is down, and Concordia feeling it here early. Corbin Monson has 5. Play center's down by 11 with 6. Now with 5. Rosenau with 4. Back to Ant with 3. With 2. Long three-pointer before the buzzer won't go. And we're headed to quarter 2. The Tigers trailing 18-7 here at Concordia. We're back in a moment.
A full-time custom applicator position is available at Crop Production Services in Clay Center. There are many facets to this job, including handling of packaged chemicals, operating spray equipment, as well as computers on equipment, mixing of pesticides and fertilizers, maintaining records, assisting the mechanic in daily inspection of vehicles, just to name a few. If you're looking for good work that offers insurance and benefits, apply in person at CPS on the west side of Clay Center on Highway 24.
The success of local businesses would not be possible without your patronage. I'm Mike Flourish of Ray's Apple Market, and we thank you for your support for shopping small and shopping local. When you keep it local, you help reinforce a strong local economy, and our community thrives because of it. May it continue throughout the year. We appreciate your business and wish you a blessed Christmas season. Ray's Apple Market is open Christmas Eve till 5 p.m. and closed Christmas Day.
1 quarter in the books, and the Clay Center Tigers see Concordia catch fire late in the first period, and they will lead it 18-7 as we head into quarter number 2. Tigers on the floor: Hayden, Glaves, Atkinson, Inniking, Last, and Evan Rosenau. For the Panthers, Ivan Owen checking in for the first time. He joins Bouchard, Monson, Lawrence, and also Carlgren on the floor. Tigers down 18-7. Concordia with the basketball to begin. Bouchard, backdoor look, pull-up jumper. Monson floats in a tough shot. He now has 8 in the ball game, and it's a 13-point lead. Glaves all the way to the glass, looking for contact, did not get it. Basketball does stay with Clay Center on the baseline, though. Rosenau to inbound it. Evan looks to the corner, gets it to Glaves. Glaves turning against Lawrence. Good crossover move, gets to the paint, kick out to Rosenau in the corner right. Evans going to back his way in. Double team comes at him. Now stops, turns, gets it out deep for Last. Just underway in your second quarter. Tigers trailing 20-7 early in this one. Rosenau. Atkinson Inniking. Guarded now by Garrett Lawrence. Cut by Glaves into the paint. Kicks it up off flashing good. Great cut, the feed from Ant, and Brigham Glaves knocks in the bucket on the drive. Tigers trailing by 11. Bouchard for 3. No. Rebound and a foul against the Tigers. Atkinson Inniking did not get a box out on Garrett Lawrence that time and had to go up over him, and the foul was called on the bump. Seabold in. Hayden will come off. Tigers trail 20-9. 7:03 still to go second quarter. Lawrence out deep. Now to Owen. Back in the corner, Dylan Reed against Atkinson Inniking. Reed with 2 early fouls on the floor now offensively. Has picked up his dribble deep. Gives it away to Davenport. He'll drive. Guard his jumper. Tough one over Glaves. Played great defense. But Colgren gets the bucket in. I said Davenport. It's Colgren with the bucket. 22-9. Clay Center trails by 13. Glaves has it deep on the sideline left, well beyond the arc. Scored a bucket 2 trips ago off the feed from Atkinson Inniking. Here's Ant. Takes his way toward the lane. Slides into the paint around Dylan Reed in the bucket. Good. First points tonight for Atkinson Inniking. Got up in the air, kind of slid his body around the defender who was trying to draw a charge. Double pumped it, scooped it up with a good spin on the right side and dropped it in. Now inside, Lawrence had a great look for two, couldn't get it down. Offensive board misses, and Atkinson indicating the rebound. The Tigers trail by 11, 22-11, but has the basketball back now. Atkinson indicating high post. Glaves, the drive by Rosenau, slid it up and underneath the outstretched arm of the defensive player, and it almost rimmed in, but the rebound away to Dylan Reed and Concordia. Lawrence, pull-up jumper, no good. Glaves will have the defensive board on the weak side, and Concordia reaches in. Holgren reaching in the back court. That's the 16th foul now against the Panthers. So the Tigers would be in the bonus on the next foul. That foul was called on Holgren, his second. He comes off. 22-11. Tigers trail by that 11-point margin, but now have the basketball back. Brigham Glaves to the front court. Spins, pivots, now in trouble, and a reach-in foul called against the Panthers, Davenport. And that'll put Brigham Glaves at the free throw stripe for a 1-and-1. So the Tigers are in the bonus now. The foul on Davenport is first. Glaves with 2 points on that cut to the lane, hit by Atkinson Inniking, and now a chance at the stripe here for the 1-and-1. Glaves that high spin and steps into the free throw and knocks it in. The high stepper, Brigham Glaves. His free throw routine is unique. It's not something that's new to anybody that watches this team. In fact, last year there was even some calls by officials saying that it was not legal. Well, they've sorted that all out. But when you make them, it really doesn't matter what the setup looks like, because the high stepper just knocked down two. It's 4 points now for Glaves, and the Tigers are back within 9, 22-13. Right side wing and deep. Davenport in the corner, back outside to Dylan Reed. Last on him, he's screened. Now to the baseline, hangs in the air, can't get it down. Rebound tipped right inside. Glaves fights for it and comes up with it. 50-50 ball, and Brigham Glaves wanted it more. Tigers down 9, back with the basketball. Here's Ant for the paint. He'll be fouled. He finished at the rim, but was fouled well before the shot. It's a 1-and-1 chance here for Atkinson Inniking. 22-13. 9-point Panther lead. As the stripe will be Atkinson Inniking for a 1-and-1. Front end up and good. And the Tigers 5 for 5 now at the stripe, keeping themselves around here. Trailing by 8, one more free throw coming. Second charity on its way. This one also good. So Ant has 4, Glaves with 4, Rosenau the 1 3-pointer, 2 each from Lass and Leiby. The Tigers trail by 7, Concordia's basketball. 5 minutes to work first half. Monzon left on the wing. Davenport drives the paint. Wild shot, no. Rebound tip. But it goes outside and into the hands of Concordia's Corbin Monzon. Now he'll pull a guarded jumper. He's on fire and misses here. Rebound Rosenau. Tigers looking to run it. Ant for the lane. Turns, spins, hangs in the air. Fingertip roll, no. Seabold, big court inside. The stick-back bucket by the ball hawk. Gavin Seabold. And it's a 22-17 ball game. Tigers right back within 5. Now the lob in the lane. Glaves goes up and knocks it out of bounds on the lob to the paint. Rosenau will come out. Leiby in. Also in for Concordia, Garrett Lawrence, as Ivan Owen will come out. 22-17. Tigers trail by 5, but making a charge here with 4.5 to go in the first half. Stupka's 2-pointer no good. And there's Brigham Glaves again. We've seen him everywhere tonight. Bucket and 2 free throws, loose ball situations. He's getting to them. Here's Connor Lass. Turns at the free throw line. Now steps in, drives, shoots it, and it comes off the mark. Rebound again. Seabold, the ball hawk. Now Leiby, free throw line, kicks it out right to Glaves. To Nate Leiby. He'll ball fake it left, go toward the right wing. High post, Seabold in the lane. Fall away jumper, no. Rebound, though, weak side, Connor Lass. Now outside it goes to Ann for 3, no. Rebound, another offensive chance for the Tigers. Nate Leiby this time. So the Tigers offensively giving themselves second opportunity. Leiby pulls the trigger, and you got a 3-point ball game. Concordia forced to a timeout. Nate to create the bucket, but Seabold, Lass, Leiby, all with offensive rebounds that possession. It pulls the Tigers back within 3 when we return.
Sure, it's the season of peace on Earth, but sometimes it seems like you're cooking for every person on Earth. Parties, dinners, potlucks. it doesn't stop. Subway Catering is the miracle your holiday season needs. Order online and get sandwich platters, cookie trays, or even giant subs ready when you need them. Get Subway Catering and get time to enjoy the holidays, not spend them in the kitchen. Please allow 24 hours notice for giant sub orders.
Are you ready to regain control of your time and your pivots? With advanced technology from Valley, you can. Introducing Icon, our new family of smart panels. It's irrigation control at its finest, offering remote connectivity and an easy-to-use touchscreen interface, allowing for simplified entry of commands and settings. Icon gives you ultimate control at your fingertips. Icon, smart panels made easy.
See Republican Valley Irrigation or call 632-5588.
22-19 ball game. 3:45 remains here in the first half. Play Center trailing by 3, but they were down by double digits and have made a real move here. A little pressure out of the Concordia timeout by the Tigers. Panthers do get it across. Now they lob it down low. Seabold again with the steal and the save, and now Ants on the move. 2-on-2 numbers. He'll take it toward the paint, up off glass, and an offensive charge. A little hesitation by the official, but a charge is going to be called. The whistle blew, the hand went up, and then a little pause before he put the cupped hand behind his head and called the offensive charge. Was the third on Anthony? And missed a foul. I thought that was the second on Atkinson Enneking, but it's the third. He has to come out. Bouchard in the backcourt. Concordia leads by 3. Up it comes, the drive by Dylan Reed, and he will finish it. It's his first bucket. He averages 17 a game. 3:15 to work second quarter. Tigers back with possession. Nate Libby up the left sideline. To the post, Seabold. Kicks it back out deep. Libby now, he'll dribble attack. Haynes in the air, the floater won't go. Seabold again keeps it alive. Last comes down with it. Here's Nate Libby. Last thought about a 3. Now kicks it back out deep to Glave. Josh Hayden on the left wing deep to Libby. Good movement for the Tigers, trying to find something in the lane against the man-to-man. Seabold, kick out, Glaves. Brigham fakes the 3 twice against Bouchard. Now stops, spins, backdoor look. Libby takes it all the way to the 10 and drops it in for 2. He has 6, and the Tigers trail 24-21 with 2:35 to work. Good offensive possession for Clay Center that trip, again with offensive rebound opportunity. Here's Bouchard down low, Dylan Reed. And blocked by Last from behind, but he didn't get enough of it. Reed was able to take it on through and drop it in. His second field goal. The Tigers trail 26-21. Down by double digits. They've cut it to 3 a couple of times. Now down 5 with possession. Connor Last in the corner to Glaves. Brigham back out deep between the rings. Hayden goes left and deep. Connor Last. Now to Nate Libby. Way downtown for 3. It's strong. Rebound. Seabold almost got another one. Now the outlet pass to Shard at the half-court stripe. For the lane. Stops. Kicks it out deep. Reed in transition for 3. No good. Long rebound. Connor Last. And Last on his way to the paint. Ball fakes and then rolls it in off the glass and good. What a move by Boomer. Defender tried to draw the charge. And he took that little Euro step from right to left and then kissed it off the window. Tigers back again within 3. Minute 32 remaining first half. 26-23. Monzon has it in the deep right corner against Seabold. Puts dribble down. Pulls a guarded jumper from 15 and splashes it through. And he has had a big first half for the Panthers. It's a 5-point ball game. Lively back down the floor. Nate left wing against Bouchard. Out deep for Josh Hayden. He'll dribble attack right block. Stops there. Now turns. Gets rid of the 2 Brigham Glaze. And we've got a 3-second violation against the Tigers. Gavin Seabold, who's seen him get so many offensive boards already this game, may just have held on a position thinking the shot was going up that time. Instead, Concordia gets the basketball. 1:02 left first half. The Tigers down by just 5 here on the road against the Panthers. Free throw. Billy Bouchard brings it across for Concordia. Off the screen from Lawrence. Bouchard working against Hayden and takes a runner on the way to the right side, a little baby hook almost by the point guard, and the rebound away to the Tigers. Down by 5, 47 seconds left. They trail 28-23. Josh Hayden with the basketball, the dribble left, stops, ball fake, now to Rosenau out near the timeline. Concordia hard man-to-man. Seabold turns the corner, starts to drive, now kicks it out to Hayden, back out deep for Glade. 25 to work first half. Tigers down by 5 with the basketball. Now Nate Libby comes to retrieve it near the timeline. 18 seconds. He's guarded by Stupka. Now he gets the screen and has Bouchard on him. Now he gets by Bouchard to the free throw line. The runner in the paint, the friendly roll, and Nate the Great has 8. And the Tigers again within 3. 5 seconds left. Bouchard with 3, with 2. Dylan Reed for 3 at the buzzer. Rims out. And we've got a good one here in Con. The Tigers trail by 3, coming from double digits down at 28-25 at the halftime break here in Concordia.
The holidays can be busy with family activities and gift giving. If you're adding more electronic devices to your home this Christmas season, you may need to upgrade your internet speed. Remember, the more devices in your home, the higher speeds need to be. And if you sign up for Blue Valley Telecommunications Internet or upgrade your current speed, you can get a free Amazon Echo to help make your life easier. Just be sure to mention promo code ECHO17. Terms and conditions apply. Give us a call or visit our website for more details. Merry Christmas from your friends at Blue Valley Telecommunications.
Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement in Concordia reminds you that brutal winter days will soon be here. You're almost out of time to have your roof replaced before the cold weather season arrives. Roof work must be completed with daytime temperatures of at least 45 degrees in order to avoid long-term problems with adhesiveness. Learn more at GeislerRoofing.com.
This is Dallas Hasselmack, and Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement has you covered with more than 38 years experience.
Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement. We've got you covered.
Central Valley Ag has the privilege of serving many great ag producers. Families in it for the long haul, like Craig and Jan Frenzen of Fullerton.
As young as I can remember, I always wanted to be in this occupation, and I've been fortunate to do that.
The Frenzens and Central Valley Ag have a relationship that's been developing for over 30 years.
It comes down to a trust and relationships.
Great committed ag producers like Craig and Jan Frenzen of Fullerton and the entire staff of Central Valley Ag, building agriculture together.
Hi, this is Maribeth Connor from the Citizens National Bank. Don't fall victim to the fraud that is happening all around. It may come in the form of an email, a phone call, or something received in the mail. Remember, if you're ever contacted and asked to send money or to give your personal information, do not do it. If you have concerns about something you have received, bring it in and we'll take a look at it with you or contact the authorities to alert them as to what has taken place. Your safety is very important to us. The Citizens National Bank, Downtown Clay Center, member FDIC.
Clay Center Tigers trail by 3, but they've trailed by 13 at one point in this first half, and they have really turned it around. And hustle plays might be the difference right now for them being not down double digits, but only down 3. Going into the halftime break. On the offensive end, offensive rebounding has been huge for Clay Center. And as mentioned, the hustle plays, 50-50 situations where if you go either way, they just seem to have a little more energy or want to get to those basketballs. And it's spelled a difference for them to get down the floor. Had some early turnovers, some real struggles with turnovers early, but they have turned that around and cleaned it up. And they're back within 3 here at the halftime break. 28-25, Concordia does lead it at the half by 3 over the Tigers. Stay with us. We'll look at scoring leaders from the first half when we come back.
While you're busy planning ways to make this Christmas and New Year's holiday season special for your family, Ray's Apple Market can help you with all the extras because that's their specialty. Place your order for a deliciously prepared turkey or savory barbecue meat from Ray's Meat Department. Order party trays from Ray's Deli, custom fruit baskets to give as gifts, or a special cake from their bakery. You'll have more time to spend with family thanks to the convenience of Ray's Apple Market.
If you thought 1/3 off the regular price was a good deal, you're going to love the latest offer from Wall's True Value on Christmas merchandise. We're taking 2/3 off the regular price on our Christmas merchandise to avoid putting it in mothballs. So you really ought to take time to stop in and see what you can use this year or next. Wall's wishes you a Merry Christmas and hopes you get to see family and friends and realize how fortunate we all are. God bless America from Wall's True Value in beautiful downtown Clay Center, open 7 days a week for you.
Oh, my arm!
arm.
What happened?
I tripped, landed on my wrist. I was turning purple.
Let's call Ortho On Call to get you in right away.
That's not gonna happen. It's a doctor's office, not an emergency room.
Ortho On Call can get you in quick and replaces expensive emergency room visits. They're open weekdays till 8 p.m. and weekends till 4.
Oh, the bone's not sticking out. It's probably fine. Don't touch it. It's tender.
Call the Ortho On Call Clinic in Manhattan for all your injuries, big or small. The greatest comebacks begin here.
Take action now for a successful crop next year. At Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed and Feed, we're ready to help you plan for next season's weed control, moisture conservation, and fertilizer needs. For your plan, we'll utilize soil testing and variable seeding rates to come up with site-specific fertilizer and seed systems. Now is a good time to establish your fertilizer and chemical program for productive crops in 2018. Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed and Feed, we offer customized solutions to help your crops thrive.
28-25 again here at the halftime break. Let's give you a look at the leading scorers in his first half of play. For the Concordia Panthers, it has been Corbin Montan, who has been really on fire. He has 10 first-half points, a three-pointer, 1 of 2 at the stripe, and 6 points on field goals. Now, interesting note, the Panthers shot just those 2 free throws in the first half. They're 1 of 2. Tigers 6 of 6 from the line in the first half, a big difference. Tyler Stuka has 8 points, 4 from Dylan Reed, 2 each for Garrett Lawrence and Chaz Carverin and Billy Bouchard. For the Clay Center Tigers, Nate Lively, 8 points in the first half, 2 of 2 at the stripe, 3 field goals, including that last bucket to get it back down to 3. They get 5 points each from Brigham Glaves and from Anthony Atkinson, making a correction. Ant has 4, Glaves with 5, 4 also for Connor Last, a 3-pointer knockdown for Evan Rosenau, and then Gavin Siebold with 1 2-point bucket. The Tigers, 28-25, trailing by 3, but after trailing by 13, have themselves right back in this thing. And we mentioned Gavin Siebold with 2 points, but he was a menace on the offensive rebounding for the Tigers in that first half, really giving Concordia some real struggles. A couple of scores from the NCKO that have been passed along. Abilene leading Chapman at the break. That is, after 3 quarters. Abilene 38 and Chapman 28. That is after 3 quarters of play. Marysville, bad time for Valley Heights to face the Bulldogs, who just come off their first loss Friday. Marysville up on Valley Heights at the half, 43-14. Halftime continues here from Concordia. The Tigers trail 28-25 when we come back.
In this risky market, does your farm have the protection it needs? Farmers Union Insurance is committed to providing our farm families with complete insurance solutions for every operation, large or small. We have products to cover everything from crops to combines, homes to barns, autos to auto steer and your tractors. Our products will help manage your risk and keep you protected from the unknown. Give me, Jim Gearhan, a call at 632-3264 or stop by our office at 426 Lincoln Avenue in downtown Clay Center. We are proud to support the Tiger Athletics.
Shopping for a gadget-obsessed friend or family member? Visit Radio Shack, located inside Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy. They offer some of the most popular and sought-after gifts that are sure to bring a smile to someone's face. From tablets, headphones, and Bluetooth speakers to smartphones, drones, and RC cars, you'll find something for everyone on your Christmas gift list. You might even find a little something for yourself at Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy and Radio Shack in Clay Center.
With United Bank and Trust online banking, you have access to your hometown bank 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year at ubankonline.com. You can view account balances, access statements, and transfer money between your UBT accounts. You can also view account activity, pay bills, and even make loan payments without being limited by banking hours. Simply visit ubankonline.com to learn more. Online banking with United Bank and Trust. It's banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Central Valley Ag has the privilege of serving many great ag producers. Families in it for the long haul, like Craig and Jan Frenzen of Fullerton.
As young as I can remember, I always wanted to be in this occupation, and I've been fortunate to do that.
The Frenzens and Central Valley Ag have a relationship that's been developing for over 30 years.
It comes down to a trust and relationships.
Great committed ag producers like Craig and Jan Frenzen of Fullerton and the entire staff of Central Valley Ag, building agriculture together.
Along with our studio engineer, Bernie Fancella, on this tip-off Tuesday, final game of the 2017 portion of the season, heading into Christmas break. Of course, this weekend they'll be back into action in January. For the Clay Center Tigers, they trail by 3 here at the break, 28-25, but trailing by 13, able to turn it back around and get things going. And defense, offensive rebounding, and really hustle plays, I think, keyed the Tigers' surge and able to get back in within 3 as we went to half. Now about ready to begin this third quarter. Take one more timeout. We'll have that second half from Concordia coming next.
Enjoy a jolly good internet upgrade and be prepared to handle your holiday visitors. You'll instantly be amazed at the difference it makes when you move up to faster speeds with Twin Valley Pulse. It's a sure way to make everybody smile. Choose the plan that will make you the merriest, 100 megabits per second for $59.95 a month, or the full gig for $99.95 a month. No phone line is required. Call Twin Valley at 800-515-3311 to sign up. Certain restrictions apply.
As mentioned tonight, Tiger basketball. Lady Tigers did win earlier tonight, 47-33. State-ranked Lady Tigers are now 4-1 on the season. They trailed 10-0 to start that game, and then came storming back and really flipped the script and won it 47-33. Tigers will open up with the basketball to begin the second half, so see if they can build off of what they got going there in the second quarter to come from 13 down and now just trailing by 3, 28-25. It will be Nate Lively who has it across the midcourt stripe for the Tigers. Anthony Atkinson with it now. He's guarded by Bouchard. Turns and spins. Free throw line. Ball taken away. Bouchard at the court to Dylan Reed. And Reed will step through and a quick finish on the other end for the Concordia Panthers. So the Tigers give up a turnover and a bucket to begin the second half down by 5. Here's Connor Last, backdoor look. Anthony Atkinson going strong. He's going to be fouled. And Ant is headed to the free throw stripe to shoot 2. The feed from Connor Last. Anthony going strong. And Atkinson will be at the line shooting 2. The foul was on Garrett Lawrence. First whistle of the second half. Anthony misses the first free throw tonight for the Tigers. They were 6 of 6, including his 2 of 2 at the line in the first half. That foul on Lawrence's second. Free throw here by Atkinson. Up and good. He has 5. Tigers trail by 2 buckets, 30-26. Just underway third quarter. Dylan Reed with it. Wing right. Gets it out deep to Stuka. Out of Bouchard to the post to go to Lawrence inside against Steeble. Little baby hook. No. Rebound to Atkinson. Long down court pass. Here's Last. Connor, left wing. Stops. He goes back out deep for Lively. Atkinson. Right side wing. Rosenau. Looking back door. Not there. Now a second cutter through is Lively. Off balance. Off glass. No. Rebound. Steeble nearly came up with it. It hung on the rim a little longer than he thought it would. But man, was he battling for the board again. Now the drive inside. And the ball shot is missed. Steeble got rocked around in there like a pinball between 2 players. No foul was called, but it did force Concordia into a miss. Now Nate Lively, dribble drive. Kick out right side wing. Last for 3. Yes! Boomer hits the triple. He has 7 now, and the Tigers are within 1, 30-29. Kick out from Lively. Connor Last buries the 3. 1-point ball game. Third quarter action. 6:25 to go in the third. Dylan Reed steps in. Ball fakes it as usual. Dribble up. Out deep. Bouchard barely caught it before it went to the backcourt. Now a skip pass left for Reed. He wants the 3. And it's going to be short. Rebound tip out. It goes to Reed. He leans back in the paint. Can't get it down. Has another rebound. This shot goes strong. And now the board going the other way. A foul against the Panthers. Dylan Reed had 3 good looks. Couldn't connect. 3 second chances couldn't connect for Concordia, and the Tigers get the basketball back. That foul on Garrett Lawrence is his 3rd. So the Tigers a chance to take a lead now, trailing by 1, 30-29. High post Rosenau, they give it off to Ant. He goes up and slams it home in traffic, right over the defender, Chaz Holgren. Ant slams it, and the Tigers have their first lead of the game. He now has 7 points. Backdoor look inside. Seabold the steal. Connor Last brings it the other way. Now the ball kicks for a moment. Last picks it back up. Brings it across to Atkinson and it's going to be knocked out of bounds off of the Concordia Panthers. That backdoor give to Ant off the wing left. We've seen him dunk in transition. This was off a half-court set. One defender was in the area, and he just blew by and over him. Now, Nate Lively has slipped, lost the basketball. Stupka's laying is good. Tyler Stupka has 10. Nate Lively's feet just went out from underneath of him that last time. Here's Connor Last to the wing right. Rosenau inside the paint. Siebold turns, squares, baby hook, no. Rebound, battled for. Two Tigers had it, but then lost it, and it's Holgren headed the other direction. Evan Rosenau steps in and takes the charge. And the Tigers get the basketball back. Rosenau steps in, makes the play, and gives the Tigers possession, down by just one. 5:08 to work, third quarter. 32-31 ball game. That foul is on Holgren. It's his third. So he and Lawrence both 3 fouls for the Panthers. He will come out. In comes Matthew Davenport. Atkinson walks it up the floor, checked by Tyler Stupka. Nate Lively works it right with a dribble. Hesitation move. Now a blow-by gets to the paint. He's fouled and headed to the stripe. Little hesitation dribble there in the right baseline corner, and he got back past Mondon and then got to the lane and draws the foul. Nate Lively will shoot 2. He had 8 first-half points to lead the Tigers in scoring. 32-31. Concordia leads it by 1. Lively at the stripe to try to change that, and he ties it with the first free throw. Anthony Atkinson-Inniking will come out. 3 fouls on Ant, so maybe play a little offense-defense with him. Give him good breathers, so doesn't get fatigued and have to foul. Lively made the first free throw, gets the second one down. He has 10, 4 at the stripe, and the Tigers back to the lead, 33-32. Bouchard in some trouble, gets it to Dylan Reed. He leans inside, can't get it. It's his own rebound. Now backs it out. Bouchard take on the 3. Stupka just inside the arc, and he drains it. Stupka now has 12. The 6'1 senior averages 3.6 a game. He has 12 points tonight. Here's Lively, high post. Rosenau hands it off to Siebold. Left corner, stops, turns into the paint. Lively off balance, bumped, fouled. He's headed to the stripe, shooting 2 again. Or no, maybe this was on the floor before he went up for the shot, it appears. So this will be out of bounds to the Tigers. Play center will bring Atkinson-Inniking back in. 4:28 left, third period. Tigers with the lead of protection, trail by 1. We've traded leads now 3 times in this quarter. Lively into the corner. It comes to Siebold. To Rosenau. Back to Lively. He will bring it out to the point to run offense. Rosenau, right side wing last. Connor hit a 3 earlier. Now to Siebold. Man-to-man by Concordia. Siebold dribble drives right side. Double team. Picks it out. Ant wants the 3. Short. Rebound tipped by Siebold. Lively has it. A new possession for the Tigers. That's Gavin Siebold again. Now Bouchard comes over the steal. Racing down the floor. Stupka. The lay-in up and down. Stupka now with 14. Bouchard with the steal, and the Panthers got the run out. 36-33. 3:50 left in this third. The Tigers now trail by a triple. Here's Siebold. Outside, last. Dribble just penetrates all over the lane, knocked it out of bounds by Bouchard. And Bouchard coming down a little gingerly after coming to the ground. His right ankle is in a tape or a brace. It appears to be okay. Davenport out for the Panthers. Concordia on defense as the Tigers inbound to Siebold. Lively to Siebold. Now the backdoor look. Here's Ant inside with the lay-in. Good feed from Gavin Siebold, the ball hawk to the Ant-Man. And now Anthony with 9. The Tigers trail by 1, and Siebold to steal. I mean, Gavin Siebold is having a game defensively and on the offensive glass. He has been dynamite. Now Lively tripped on his way to the baseline right. Blocking foul against the Panthers. Their 6th team foul of the third quarter. And they're going to be in the bonus soon on the next foul. No fouls in the second half called against the Tigers thus far. Now timeout taken on the court. 36-35, Panthers by 1. Tigers possession, though, when we come back.
If your current crop needs 45 pounds of nitrogen, why would anyone apply 90 pounds per acre? That's the sound of profit being poured down the drain. When you Verimax your current crop, you know the right amount of nitrogen to apply at precisely the right time. Producers are reporting a 10 to 15 bushel per acre increase in yield when following the Verimax recommendation. To schedule your acres, visit VerimaxSystems.com and optimize the yield and profitability of every field on your farm.
36-35 ball game. Tigers trail by one, but has the basketball back. Nate Libby to inbound it from the sideline. Great crowd on hand, as is normal here at Concordia, both the Tigers and Post Panthers. Always a loud gym when you come in here. No different tonight. Nate Libby will inbound it from the sideline to the corner. Rosenau looking in low. Here's Siebel. Backs his way in, puts it off glass, can't get it down. Rebound on the weak side comes away to Wyatt Frost. A freshman in now for Concordia. Dylan Reed takes his way to the paint. Tough shot, no. Rebound, Libby knocked to the ground. No foul call, but he saves it in bounds, and Connor Last comes up with it. Now back to Libby. Double team, spin to the ground, and a foul is called. Nate Libby will get to the line for a 1-and-1 now. Libby's 4 for 4 at the stripe. Has a chance to go to the other end and give the Tigers a tie, potentially a lead. 36-35. Brigham Glaves in for the Tigers. Atkinson anything out. Also in for Concordia, Matthew Davenport. That foul on Stupka, who's got 14 tonight, his third. Made Libby a 1-and-1 chance. Could tie it on the first one. And does. Nate Libby now with 13 in the, 11 in the game. 5 of 5 at the free throw line. 3:01 to work, third quarter for the lead. Yes, Nate the Great buries it. 6 of 6 at the stripe. Dylan Reed down the court. To the corner, right it goes. Bouchard, ball fake and drive. Leaner up off window and good. Bouchard has 4. 38-37. Down court. Siebel in the lane. Kick out. Glaves for 2. Right wing rims off. And now a foul called inside against Siebel, battling again for another offensive rebound. Love the hustle of the ball hawk inside. 38-37. It's Concordia by 1. It's just the first foul on Gavin Siebold, and the team's first here in the half. Third quarter action, 2:42 to work. Dylan Reed with the dribble into the front court. Tigers man-to-man. Bouchard hands it out outside. Now right on the wing it goes to the freshman Trost. Back to Bouchard out deep. He calls a play. 4 fingers in the air. Now hands it off to Dylan Reed. Probably flatten it out. See if Reed can go a little one-on-one. Reed goes left wing. Now high post ball taken away to the backcourt. Josh Hayden, Connor Last both going for it. Now back to the way is Bouchard. He backs it out. Trost for 3, right wing, and good. The freshman buries it. 41-37. Tigers trail by 4. Under 2 to work, third quarter. Nate Libby to Glaves out top. A screen from Rosenau. Brigham backs it out. Glaves now holds there. Now to Libby between the circles. Gets by Bouchard. Towards the lane. Ball stripped away for a moment. Now loose. Hayden comes up with it. Keeps his pivot foot. Now they get it inside. Glaves blocked. Foul called. Brigham Glaves great head and shoulder fake inside. Got 2 defenders up in the air, and they're helpless at that point to come down on the shooter. And the foul is going to go against Matthew Davenport, his third. And to the free throw stripe will be Brigham Glaves. Glaves steps up to the stripe and makes the first free throw. He's 3 of 3 at the line. 12 of 13 from the line tonight for the Tigers. Trailing by 3, 1:39 to go, third quarter. Glaves steps back. Now the high stepper steps right into that free throw and buries his 4th out of 4 attempts. He has 6 points. 41-39. Bouchard will bring it up for Concordia. Tigers trail by a bucket. Bouchard dribble penetrates. Nearly walked. Kicks it out to Trost. He gives away to Monzon. Now out top, Bouchard. He wants a 3. It is blocked by Libby. Bouchard gets it back. Now Reed in the corner. He'll drive it, and a foul called. Nearly a chance at a 3-point play. Glaves, Libby both in the area, and it's going to go on Nate Libby, who came from way up top. Had that block shot on Bouchard's 3 attempt. Picks up his first foul down low as he closed ground quickly helping out on Dylan Reed, who now has 2 free throws coming. 6 points in the game for Reed. Average is 17 a game for the Panthers. First free throw is rattling off. 41-39, a minute 19 to work here in the third. Tigers trail by a bucket. Atkinson anything back in for the Tigers. Ants, Rosenau, Glaves, Last, and Lively on the court right now, fourth place center. 41-39. Dylan Reed missed the first of 2 free throws. For a 3-point lead, this one rattles home. 7 points now for Reed. Atkinson anything will bring it across. 42-39, down by 3, a minute 13 left. Lively in the corner right. Starts to drive it. Now backs it out. Deep it comes to Glaze. He wants a long 3-ball. Bingo! The high stepper ties it at 42 apiece. Brigham Glaze now with 9 points in the game and a downtown 3. We're tied at 42. Reed to answer on the other end. No. Rebound. Atkinson Inicky. Ant, long down court pass. Connor Last for the lead. Good ball fake. Strip away and a foul. 2 free throws coming for Nate Lively. Correction, I said Last. It was Connor Last. He threw the foul. Great head and shoulder fake. First the catch off a feed down court from Atkinson Inicky. And the Tigers a chance here for the lead with Connor Last at the stripe. Connor with 7 points in the ball game. First free throw up and good. And the Tigers have the lead, 43-42. 44 seconds left, third quarter. Second free throw for 6'2" senior Connor Last to add to the lead, and he does. And the Tigers continue strong at the free throw stripe. Panthers back the other direction, 40 seconds to work. Dylan Reed at the point, goes right on the wing to Monzon. Had a hot first half, stops at the free throw line. Tip pass, Bouchard has it. Now back outside, Monzon's got a good look for 3, and he buries. Corbin Monzon now has 13 in the game, and the Tigers trail again by 1. 18 seconds left in the third. Nate Lively just in the front court. Works it right sideline. In the corner now. Little shake and bake move with 8. Almost lost it, now does. Bouchard's going to get the run out to the other end. Laying is short. Reads the stick back short. And then he is blocked by Glaze for the foul called. The Panthers lost 2 bunnies inside. I mean, chip-ins. Bouchard, the steal, missing. Reed, the tip-in, missing. But he was fouled in by Brigham Glaze, his first. And it will be Dylan Reed at the stripe to shoot 2. He is 1 of 2 at the line this evening. 0.3 on the third quarter clock. Free throw up and no good. And frustrated Dylan Reed takes a walk back near half court and then deep breath and back to the line he goes. 45-44. Tigers down by 1. Panthers Dylan Reed at the stripe. 0.3 seconds on the clock, and he misses this one. That's 8 points now for Reed, a 2-point lead for Concordia, and just 0.3 on the clock, so really not a chance to get a shot away. Well, head to the fourth quarter. Nate Lively nearly hit that full length of the floor, caught the front rim and almost hung in there. 46-44, headed to the final 8. A good one here in Concordia. Back after this.
For any concrete project you need for a residential driveway, basement, patio, or curb, you can count on Midwest Products to handle it. At every level of the job, you'll find a dedicated, skilled crew prepared to deliver a professional job. With state-approved plants in Hanover, Clay Center, Lynn, and Washington, they can meet the needs of residential, commercial, or farm-related projects. For other ready-mix concrete work, give Midwest Products a call at 800-371-2252.
Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement in Concordia reminds you that brutal winter days will soon be here. You're almost out of time to have your roof replaced before the cold weather season arrives. Roof work must be completed with daytime temperatures of at least 45 degrees in order to avoid long-term problems with adhesiveness. Learn more at GeislerRoofing.com.
This is Dallas Hasselmack, and Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement has you covered with more than 38 years experience.
Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement, we've got you covered.
Clay Center Tigers have 12 points tonight from Nate Libby, 9 points from Connor Last, 9 points from Anthony Atkinson-Inicky, 9 points from Brigham Glaze. Great balance. 3 points from Evan Rosenau, 2 from Gavin Siebold, and a whole lot of hustle across the board for this team tonight. They trail by 2 to begin the fourth quarter, down as many as 13 first half, trailed by 3 at the break. Had 5 lead changes in that third quarter. The Tigers now trail by 2, and Concordia has the basketball. Monzon out deep with it. To the wing left is Bouchard. Takes the 3, doesn't take it. Skip pass far right, Dylan Reed. Dribble penetrates, hangs in the air. His shot rolls in this time. Reed now with 11 in the ball game. Correction, now with 10 in the ball game. Tigers trail by 4 now with their first possession, fourth quarter. Out top is Ant beyond the arc. Ball fakes it right, moves it left toward the baseline. Now it is around right to Connor Last. Gavin Siebold, great looking low. Last is blocked from behind, no foul call. Monzon comes up to the deflection. Concordia down court, Stupka to the post, looking for Lawrence, and now a foul called on Gavin Siebold. Down low on the block, his second. It's on the floor, though, no free throws. That's just the 4th team foul against the Tigers of the half. Tigers trailed by 3 at the break. Traded leads through the third. And now trail by 4. Concordia with the basketball on the baseline. 7 minutes left in this game. Dylan Reed lobs it out top to Shard. Right back to Reed in the corner against Libby. Trying to lean his way in. Shot up, no good. Rebound. Gavin Siebold, the ball hawk, does it again. Back the other way it goes. Atkinson in the king. Stops, kicks it out. Glaze starts to drive it. Now to Libby. Around left, near steal by Monzon. Rosenau to wing right, Siebold. Back out deep, Glaze. Hit one from that spot earlier. Now we'll look inside. Ant to Glaze. The shot won't go. Great feed inside. Almost got Glaze off balance, but he was able to get a good look at it and just couldn't kick it in off the glass. Now it's Lawrence at the high post. The baseline left, Bouchard for 2. No. Rebound weak side, Brigham Glaze. And now the basketball is going to be knocked out of bounds. Dylan Reed able to reach in, strip at it. No foul call. They call it off the leg of Nate Libby. Fourth quarter action here in Concordia. Tigers trailing 48-44. 6:17 to work when we come back.
Intensive sampling, Veris soil mapping, and variable rate application of fertilizers can improve the efficiency of nutrient management. CS Precision Ag can assess nutrient availability of different areas within a field and recommend the right product to improve your bottom line. New customers for the fall are currently being accepted at CS Precision Ag. They serve producers throughout north central Kansas and south central Nebraska. Contact Clayton Bott or visit them online at csprecisionag.com.
TSI Kansas and Clay Center is looking for experienced, professional, over-the-road drivers to join our team. If you're looking for those big company benefits but want small company values, give us a call. Great pay and home time are just the few things we offer. Let us put you on the open road to a career, not just another job. At TSI Kansas, you'll find open doors and a friendly staff. Call Heather in recruiting at 785-632-5183. Ask her about the $2,000 sign-on bonus.
48-44 ball game. Tigers trail by 4. Concordia will have the basketball on the baseline. Dylan Reed will inbound it. They'll put 4 around the lane. The Tigers, they lob it inside. Stupka's got a really good look and misses. Rebound. Reed keeps it alive. Stupka goes again. Wild shot. Offensive charge on Stupka. Nate Libby draws the charge for the Tigers. They'll get the basketball back. And the offensive charge, I think the 4th now on Stupka, it is. He's been the leading scorer tonight. Tyler Stupka has 14 points. He averages just 4 a game. actually about 3.5 a game. So he has really been a difference maker. But now the offensive foul will put him on the sideline. 6:08 remains in the game. Tigers down by 4 with the basketball. High post is Glaze. Free throw line. Stop, spins, now to Lively. He'll attack. Oh, and a pass across face. Just too low for Gavin Siebold to go get. And it ends up out of bounds going the other direction. 48-44. 5:52 to work. Nate Lively tries for the steal. Dylan Reed has it. Baseline. Pull-up guarded jumper over Siebold are good. Dylan Reed now with 12. And Clay Center turns it over on the inbounds. Made bucket. Ant taking it out. Ian Lively trying to get the inbounds, and they stepped across the line. The Tigers will turn it back over. 6-point ball game. Bouchard has it out deep in the corner. Reed for 3. No. Gets his own rebound. Back up inside. Blocked by Connor Last. That is his 6th block shot of the year. And Brigham Glaze brings down the board. Atkinson Inniking in transition. Pull up 3. Buries it. Ant now has 12 and a 3-pointer that cuts the lead back down to 3. 50-47. Bouchard close to the sideline. Now calls the play as he brings it across. Working at left side. Guarded by Ant. Gives it off to Dylan Reed. That gets a screen from Concordia. Back left, Bouchard takes on the 3. Bouchard now goes right deep to Monzon to the wing right into the baseline for Reed, and now a foul will be called on Connor Last on the pass to the paint to Garrett Loring. Possession stays with the Panthers on the baseline left of the window. 50-47, Tigers trail by 3. The foul on Connor is second of the game. Reed to inbounds. Trouble finding someone. Now gets it out deep. Bouchard steps into a 3, no good. And a rebound down low. Boy, Brigham Glaze just got hammered from behind, and no call was made. He had a great box shot on Garrett Lawrence, no foul. And instead, it's Concordia keeping possession, leading by 3. Bouchard, long pass to the corner. Cargren to Reed for 3. Rims out. Rebound, Siebold able to gather it in. Now looking for help. Puts the dribble down to clear it and gets it to Glaze. 4.5 to work. Tigers down by 3, but with the basketball. Atkinson and a king to Siebold. Dribble penetrate. Kick to the corner. Last fakes on the 3. Now stops. Kicks it out deeper to Glaze. Evan Rosenau now has it. Right side wing. Siebold. Dribbles toward the paint. Ball fake inside. Great job by Siebold getting the 3rd foul on Dylan Reed. Siebold really in a tough spot where he drove it to, but he got by the first defender. Reed came to help and just gave a great head and shoulder fake, got him up in the air, and then the foul was called. The 3rd on Reed. And at the line, Kevin Siebold to shoot 2. First free throw from the ball hawk is perfect. He has 3 points. 16 of 17 tonight for the Tigers from the free throw strike. They trail by 2, 4:11 left to work. Second free throw from Gavin Siebold. Carries this one as well. 14 of 15 for the Tigers from the line. Dylan Reed brings it up. Tigers trail by 1 on defense. 4 minutes left in the game. Bouchard has used his dribble up. Now a backdoor look. Dylan Reed fouled from behind by Lapp. And a finish by Reed, who now has 14. And the foul on Last will be his 3rd. The backdoor look, Bouchard to Reed, and then Dylan able to go strong enough with it to get through contact and still finish. 3:57 left in the contest. Tigers now trail by 3, and Reed at the stripe. Old-fashioned 3 try. Free throw, rims off. Rebound, Siebold. Another board for the ball hawk. Down court quickly, Glaze. Left corner, stops. Bounce pass to the paint. Back to the bucket is Rosenau. 3-pointer in the corner. Atkinson finishing. No. Long rebound. Tracked down, though, by Rosenau. Backdoor look inside. Ant fouled and gets the roll. The Ant-Man with a chance at a 3-point play and can tie this ball game back up. 3:42 remaining. Rosenau, the big-time hustle play. Once again, 50-50 situation. Anybody can get to it. Rosenau beats him there. Then finds Ant on a backdoor cut. Atkinson Inniking Goes up strong, gets the foul, a chance at the old-fashioned three. And a chance to tie it with 3:42 remaining in this game. The foul was on Garrett Lawrence, his fourth. Ant drops it in. Atkinson Enneking now with 15 in the contest. 52-52, 3:35 remaining fourth quarter. Drive by Bashar to the paint and an offensive foul. Oh, they called us a block on Rosenau. Bashar took it strong. Rosenau was there for a while. They're such a tough call to make. Either way, nobody's happy. But there's been a lot of offensive charges called on both ends, and this time called the block against Rosenau. 52-52. Bashar at the stripe, shooting two, gets the first one in. He has 5 points tonight. 53-52. The lead goes back to Concordia by 1. Nate Libby back in for the Tigers. Connor Last will come out. 3.5 left in this game. 1-point contest. Second free throw, no good. Bashard misses. Rebound to Atkinson Enneking. 3:25 left in this game. 53-52. Tigers trail by 1. Rosenau with it, right wing and deep. Out top, Delays. Left side wing. Good look for Libby. 3-ball in the lead. No. Rebound. Seabold. Back up inside. Stripped away. Now loose. Seabold still has it. And for 3. This one's short. And the rebound comes off to Stuka. Kevin Seabold has been a monster on the board tonight, particularly on the offensive end. Kept that one alive, but could not cash in the 3 from Ant. It's a 1-point Concordia lead. They have the basketball. 2:55 remains in this game. Monzon, left side drive. Pull up, 10-footer. Short. No, he rims it in. Soft touch by the junior. And now a 3-point lead by Concordia. And we've got something on the floor from the Concordia student section, so they will clean that up and will inbound from the sideline. 55-52. 3-point game. Tigers trail by that triple. Now in for Concordia is Chaz Holgren. Out will come Trost, the freshman, who had a huge 3 in the third quarter for the Panthers. Libby, high post Glaze. Back outside, Libby, wing right. Rosenau, great look for 3 in the tie, and he gets it home. E3 on the right side, knocks it in. 55-55, Dylan Reed. Stopped by Atkinson Enneking. Bouchard, left corner, step back 3. The lefty Holgren swishes it home. First 3-point attempt for the junior, and now back to a 3-point game. Glaves makes the 3. Thought he was going to trigger it. Libby will. The tie. No. Glaves, an offensive board. Back to Libby. In the corner, Glaves. Now to Atkinson Enneking. 2:05 still remaining. Rosenau again. Not this time, but he is fouled by Bouchard. And Evan Rosenau's headed to the free throw line to shoot 3. He's got 2 3-pointers on the night. He actually got the rim on the shot that time despite the foul. 3 free throws, 2:01 left. Clay Center down by 3. Rosenau at the stride. First free throw is good. Rolled around, falls in. 2 more coming. If he buries both, we'll be tied again. Clay Center does know a thing or two about close games. A 4-overtime thriller, of course, a week ago tonight. Rosenau pulls him within 1. Fouled on the 3-pointer. 1 more charity coming for the senior. This would tie it. 2:01 left in the game. Free throw up and good. Perfect on all 3. Rosenau has 9. Connor Last in as Glaves comes out. And Brigham Glaves, I've said this about Gavin Seabold and others, Glaves has been one of those guys getting to any ball that could go either way, he's getting to it. He had a couple of offensive boards that last time down to keep him alive. Here's Stuka in transition for 2. No. Rebound. Atkinson Enneking. Outlet pass. Here's Last against Stuka. He's fouled. That's going to be 5 on the senior. And it puts Last at the free throw stripe, a chance to take the lead. A great outlet pass from Atkinson Enneking off the defensive board. Stuka will have to leave. He finishes tonight with 14 points. Now at the stripe, the Tigers' Connor Last to try to give Clay Center the lead back. 5 lead changes in the second half already. Free throw up. Yes. Boomer knocks it in. He now has 10 in a game, and the Tigers have a 1-point lead, 59-58, with 1:48 remaining. One more free throw coming for the 6'2 senior. Up and down. Hardly touched nets for Boomer last. Rosenau out. Glaves in. The Tigers setting up defense. They'll meet him at half court in a man-to-man. 1:48 remaining. Tigers lead it now by 2, 60-58. Bouchard will bring it up. Lass has that assignment. Tigers in man-to-man. Bouchard left him deep. Monzon. The soft touch of Monzon has been on tonight. He's well outside of the range now. He goes right wing. Bouchard, they get it down low. Wide open lane for Lawrence. We're tied again. 60-60 tie. 1:25 left. Lively to the front court. Stops his dribble. Goes deep to Glaves. Brigham starts to attack. Now stops there. Gets it outside to Lively. Ball fake and drive. Lively across paint. Siebold blocked. And the rebound comes off to Concordia. Good feed from Lively. Siebold went strong, but it was blocked inside. Now Concordia has possession in a 60-60 tie. 1 minute left in this game. Reed outside. Atkinson and Nicky on him. Lefty goes deep to Bouchard. Corner left Monzon. Dribble drive. Pulls up the jumper and drops another one in. Monzon has 17 now. The Tigers trail by 2. And a pass across the half-court stretch to Lively. Down by 2 now. Tigers with the basketball. Siebold. Wing right. Lively. Ball fake and drive all the way to the 10. The lay-in ties it. Lively wanted a foul. Didn't get it. But Nate the Great drives it to the paint and ties it up at 62 apiece. 31 seconds left in the fourth. Here in Con, the Tigers have tied it up. Concordia's possession when we return with Tiger basketball.
We're almost to the holiday season, and we at Union State Bank would like to say thank you. Thank you for your deposits, farm loans, home loans, or whatever other products. I know I'm thankful that as a Clay Center kid, I could bring my family back to Clay Center and find a job serving Clay Center. So would you trust us to serve you with one of our many loans or deposit products? As a standalone bank with no other branches in other towns, our success depends on your success. Let's do this together. Go local. Come to Union State Bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Nate Lively, the defense, thought he was passing it back out. 2 guys jumped and hit the passing lane. He ball faked it, took it strong, ripped it through to the paint, and then laid it in on a wide-open lay-in. Actually, I should say contested lay-in. He was looking for the foul and maybe an and one. Instead, the bucket's good. We're tied at 62. 31, 6 of the clock left in this ball game. Bouchard, Monzon, bring it up the floor. Bouchard has the dribble in his hand. 25 seconds left. A 62-62 tie. Bouchard with last on him, and now a timeout taken by Concordia. 18 seconds left in the game. It's a full timeout. We'll break here as well. You're listening to Tiger Basketball on KCLY.
The Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center in Manhattan is continually in tune with the latest advances in medical treatments and therapies. One of these is called dry needling. This technique provides a stimulus to muscular trigger points, which leads to favorable biochemical changes. The result? Pain reduction for a variety of issues including neck, back, and shoulder pain, as well as common conditions such as carpal tunnel syndrome and tennis elbow. Visit the Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center in Manhattan. The greatest comebacks begin here.
Did you know TSI Kansas and Clay Center has a full-service diesel repair shop located at 612 West Court Street? Our knowledgeable mechanics are here to take care of your maintenance and repair needs, big or small, engines to lights. We have an extensive parts network at our fingertips. Bring us your truck or trailer and leave knowing it is in good hands. Call us at 785-632-5183 to set an appointment now. TSI Kansas and Clay Center is your hometown diesel repair shop. We are here for you.
Tied at 62. Tigers Nate Lively, the drive and the bucket to tie it. We've had heroes all over the place tonight for the Tigers. Down 13 first half, down 3 at halftime. They've taken the lead 3 different times in this game. It's now a 62-62 contest. 18 and a half seconds left in the ball game, and Dylan Reed will have it. Atkinson and King will have the assignment to guard. 12 seconds. Reed makes his way right, handoff to Bouchard. 9 seconds left. Bouchard with Seabold on him, right side wing Reed. They go to the block, Lawrence. Leans his way inside. Shot is up and good with 2 seconds left, and a foul is called. They go to Garrett Lawrence inside. He gets the bucket, and now a chance for a free throw to put them up by 3. 2 seconds left in the game. The Tigers will have a chance, and they're going to get a timeout here to talk strategy with 2 seconds remaining in the game. 64-62. Stay with us. Tiger basketball, your finish coming up.
Athletics have been a mainstay of the high school scene for decades. Although many students get involved in sports simply for the love of the game, there are great benefits from participating. Our young athletes learn the fun of team rivalries and revel in the satisfaction of the job well done for their school. This feeling of community and the honor of representing the home team gives them a sense of pride that they will carry with them well beyond high school. Here's to a great winter sports season, Tigers, from your fans of Clay County National Bank, member FDIC.
Nate Lively had tied it at 62 on the dribble drive. Garrett Lawrence, Dylan Reed takes it, Bouchard has it, and they set up Lawrence inside on the post, and he finished it. The foul was called on Connor Last, his fourth, a chance at a three-point play. There's 2 seconds left. So stranger things have happened, certainly. The free throw coming from Lawrence, and he will miss it. Rebound, Connor Last. The Tigers call timeout as soon as he fetches the rebound, so they can design an inbounds play, trailing by 2 with 2 seconds left. It's a full timeout. I'll take a 30-second break. We'll see if the Tigers have a miracle left on this tip-off Tuesday next.
For any concrete project you need for a residential driveway, basement, patio, or curb, you can count on Midwest Products to handle it. At every level of the job, you'll find a dedicated, skilled crew prepared to deliver a professional job. With state-approved plants in Hanover, Clay Center, Lynn, and Washington, they can meet the needs of residential, commercial, or farm-related projects. For other ready-mix concrete work, give Midwest Products a call at 800-371-2252.
Back once again, we bring you to Concordia. The Tigers have 6 seconds to work with. So, you work on these plays. They're not expected to work, but you give yourself a chance anyway. You throw it down the court, length of the floor, maybe let Ant go get it. See, let Nate Lively catch it on the move in that half-court free. The Tigers have some options. They do have to go the length of the floor. Concordia obviously will try to make them not be able to get any shot off. They do put initially Anthony all the way down below the bucket. Nate Lively, Evan Rosen out half-court. Connor Last will inbound it. Brigham Glaves in the backcourt as well. And now Concordia wants a timeout because they saw what the Tigers kind of threw up. 64-62. So another timeout here on the court, and it is another full timeout. The Tigers trying to bring out a miracle. 64-62. It is a season of miracles in this Christmas break coming up. We'll see. Back with more in a moment.
Nothing says fall like jackets, tailgating, and football, but fall also means the invasion of insects and rodents into your home to escape the cooler weather. We at RW Pest Control pride ourselves on being locally owned and operated. We always offer free on-site estimates and will never charge you mileage. Our priority is protecting your home or business against the threat of unwanted pests and rodents. We know you'll be happy with our service, and you may even be surprised by how much you can save. Call us today or visit us online at rwpestcontrol.com.
64-62. Tigers a timeout to talk strategy. Concordia timeout after they saw what the Tigers kind of had set up. We'll see if they change anything or just go with the same set. And they will go with the same. They have Evan Rosenau and Nate Lively at half court. Brigham Glaves at around the Panther free throw line. Connor Last is inbounding. And then Anthony Atkinson is way down the floor. They lob it down court. Hand goes up, catches, and it's knocked away, trying to get a foul maybe, and it was stripped away and out of bounds. He got his hands on it with 2 defenders all over him, but that's where the game will end. Quite a battle here in Concordia. The Panthers do win it. It's a 64-62 final. Stay with us. Your postgame is on the way in just a moment.
Don't have time to stop by a bank to open an account? No problem. With United Bank and Trust, we make it easy by bringing our bank to you. have access to a computer, simply go to ubankonline.com and click on the Open an Account icon. Save time by opening an account online with United Bank and Trust. It's banking for your way of life. Member FDIC.
Crop Production Service is constantly looking for ways to help your bottom line grow. And with the Loveland products available, you'll get the results you want. From seed treatment and plant nutrition to fertilizer and crop protection, Crop Production Service offers top-of-the-line solutions to grow your crops, your bottom line, and your operation. Connect with your local CPS expert and experience the innovative products from Loveland. Crop Production Service, here to help you grow.
Gift cards from Ray's Apple Market are perfect for anyone on your Christmas list. From babysitters and teachers to co-workers, neighbors, and family members, everyone can use a gift card to purchase groceries, hot meals to go, or snacks for a road trip. So stuff a gift card in their stocking, attach it to a fruit basket, or mail it with your Christmas cards. They'll be surprised to get something extra that can be used year-round. Gift cards are available in any amount from Ray's Apple Market.
Sure, it's the season of peace on Earth, but sometimes it seems like you're cooking for every person on Earth. Parties, dinners, potlucks, it doesn't stop. Subway Catering is the miracle your holiday season needs. Order online and get sandwich platters, cookie trays, or even giant subs ready when you need them. Get Subway Catering and get time to enjoy the holidays, not spend them in the kitchen. Please allow 24 hours notice for giant sub orders.
Well, the Clay Center Tigers put on quite a show in the comeback, down 13 in the first half, and just really got after it. Offensive boards, hustle plays, then made buckets, and then made plays, and then right down to the wire, tied at 62. Concordia gets a bucket inside, a foul call, the free throw missed. The Tigers smartly had a timeout set to call as soon as Connor Last had the board, so no time went off the clock on the rebound. They set up a long throw down court from Last to Anthony Atkinson to see if he could go get it. He did, through two defenders all over him, but he was unable to hang on to it as they continued to strip at him, and that would end the ball game. The Tigers a 64-62 loss here on the road against Concordia in a really, really good matchup. For the Panthers, it was Corbin Manzano at 17 to lead the way, 14 apiece for Dylan Reed and Tyler Stupka, 6 for Garrett Lawrence, 5 from Billy Bouchard, and they get 5 from Chaz Cargren, and they get 3 from Wyatt Trost, the freshman hitting the three-pointer in that third period. For the Tigers, just great balance. Basically 5 guys in double digits, 15 for Atkinson Inniking, 14 for Lively, 11 for Last, 9 each for Rosenau and Glaze, and 4 from Gavin Seabold. We talked about all the hustle plays, crashing the boards, giving themselves energy and keeping themselves in this thing, and eventually a chance to win it before it slipped away there in the closing seconds. Not because they let it get away. They made the plays to tie it. Evan Rosenau, the three free throws after being fouled. Atkinson Inniking, the drive and the three-point play. Gavin Seabold, 2 free throws late. Brigham Glaves, big three-pointer there in that third from way downtown. Nate Lively, the drive and the bucket to tie it. I mean, everybody had a piece of the action. Connor Last, 4 for 4 at the stripe, down the stretch in the second half as well. Great stuff for the Tigers. Unfortunately, it ends in a 64-62 loss. One note for the Tigers, unofficially 23 of 24 from the free throw stripe. The Tigers as a team, 23 of 24. Amazing. That is going to wrap it here on your RW Pest Control post-game show. Thanks to all of our sponsors throughout Tiger Tip-Off Tuesdays and Friday night for basketball. Back in January when they returned to the floor, the place with their Tigers in the loss, 64-62. Lady Tigers go to 4-1. They win at 47-33 earlier tonight. That will do it for our studio engineer, Bernie Pancella, on your RW Pest Control post-game show. This is Rocky Downing telling you to enjoy the rest of your Sports Tuesday.